We're A-Game, a 100% Black-owned company with an all-natural product and world-class customer service. We're headquartered in California, and we manufacture, package, and ship right here in the United States. We ship to more than 125 distributors worldwide. Normal processing is 2 to 3 days, and we employ virtual tracking until our product is received. So, no matter where you are in the world, here we come, and we're bringing your A-game.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Refresh if you have to. My internet's been doing something weird today, so if you gotta refresh, please do. And thank you to Dale and to Journey for the super chats. My modem did something whacked out. Sorry about that. So come on back in. We need you back in. It was like 2 seconds, so come on. because we are going to talk about Miss April Mason and why black women, y'all failed her. Y'all failed her. See, I told y'all we was going to go deeper into this today. We was going deeper into this today, right? Because there are a lot of actually layers to this. This speaks to a deeper problem because she's not the first one. Like I mentioned in my video that I did earlier today, she's not the first one that y'all have ran off. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Marie. This is not the first one that y'all have ran off the block. Y'all be running sisters off the block when they be trying to help you. And y'all just go ahead and run them up off the block. That's not fair. That's not nice. But they have to leave. Wa alaikum assalam to all of my Muslim brothers and sisters. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So I am going to, for those who, thank you, Luke Casely. I'm trying not to mess people's name up, but thank you. But I'm not going to share my screen. But what I am going to do is read what Miss April Mason said on her Instagram when she announced the other day that she was no longer going to help black women with matchmaking. Okay, so she says, after 10 plus years of helping women in this area, it's time to move on. I have had dozens of success stories from women who now married and, engaged or dating high caliber men. My track record speaks for itself. However, the majority that come to me have unrealistic expectations, the selfishness, fake everything, think they should be chosen because they have a vagina and good looks, the entitlement, just mean, not knowing the difference between being a woman and a wise woman, and will fight you to be strong, not knowing how to be versus do, thinking being a feminine woman is weak or a pick-me, whatever that is, placing the blame, not taking responsibility or accountability for the choices they made in men, being disagreeable, defensive, argumentative about everything, always finding something to nitpick about, looking for perfection. If you mention anything about doing something kind for the man they chose, it's the what is he gonna do for me, and the list goes on. Now, this doesn't excuse men's behavior. A lot of men think they are high earning, think that because they are high earning, it makes them a high value man. Not. I've just made my contribution and impact in this area for decades to come. I have over 50 courses that women who may need help in this area can rent or buy. New courses added this week. A wise woman knows how to exit on a high note. So we're going to go back to that because she actually listed several things. Thank you, Philip. Thank you, Roderick, for your super chats. Thank you so much. Now, before we get into all of the particulars that Miss April stated in her Instagram post, we are going to just point out a few differences. Because there are differences between her audience and my audience, right? Because I'm not a dating coach. I'm not a dating coach. Shout out to dating coaches. But I'm not a dating coach, right? So when women come here, they're actually looking for some direction. They're actually looking for ways to try to get better, to try to get their lives together, to try to figure out some things where they're off track and how to get back on track, right? And when they go to dating coaches such as Miss April Mason, and this is no shade on her, they're not going to her to get correction. They are going to her to get a man because they think that she's going to be able to pull off the magic trick that they are unable to pull off. Okay? They think she's going to be able to snap her fingers and voila, produce a man that is gonna deal with these women as they are, without the women having to do any kind of change, any kind of work, any kind of anything. Okay? They are not looking for correction. They are not looking for accountability. They are not looking for responsibility. They are actually looking to be just sort of validated and vindicated in what they do, and you just go bake up and whip up a man that's gonna put up with me as I am. That's what they want. That's what folks think dating coaches is supposed to do. Okay? Just like, you know what I'm saying? Folks in general think dating coaches is supposed to magically make you desirable regardless of what's going on with you. Okay? You're not desirable, boo-boo kitty. Don't nobody want you. But we're going to actually get into what's the bigger issue, because if you notice the title, I said why they failed her. Because they did fail Miss April. They did fail Miss April. See, Miss April identified with the women that she was trying to help. Thank you, Eugene. She identified with these women. She might have been one of them women. Those are the women in her family. These are her friends. These are colleagues. These are co-workers. She's surrounded by these women. She's surrounded by these women. And she said, you know what? Let me try to help them figure out where they're going wrong so they can be helped. Okay. So she goes about the process of trying to help. I'm going to get up a dating service. I'm going to get some femininity classes. I am going to try to tell these ladies, and the men, she wasn't just exclusively dealing with women. But, I'm going to try to help everybody get together. It's good men out here. It's good women out here. And we are going to try to help these people get together. Because if I can learn one or two lessons about myself and how to do some things properly, then other women should be able to pick this up. This isn't that bad. And, I'm listening to what my male clientele is telling me about what they want, what kind of women they're looking for, what kind of women they're running into, and what the problems have been. So let me try to mediate between the two parties and get them together. See, because when you're underneath the lost value system, and I might be putting the cart before the horse, but you understand where I'm going to go. Because we're not going to stay on this surface level. But I'm giving y'all the framework of where stuff like this even comes from. See, April was trying to help. And like I said, she identified with these women, helping them help me. I can be helped so they can be helped. Not understanding the deeper issues that are plaguing specifically women. Because she didn't say she was going to stop dealing with men. She said she was going to stop dealing with women. And there's something very important in that. So for more than 10 years, she was dealing with back feet, gutter snipes, delusions, narcissism, cognitive dissonance, all manner of problems, feminism, black male misandry, a goddess complex. It's a lot. It's a lot. She thought over the course of the years that it wasn't all women. Ain't that what women say? It's not all of us. Every time you look around on the internet and you start talking about all of these different back-footed gynocracy traits, all of the black women don't know nobody like that. Them and they friends are all married. They are all pure. They are all awesome. And they just cannot even fathom where these black women are coming from that have all these crazy traits. See, you don't know. They don't know. They have no idea. Because my friends, thank you, Errol, my friends don't do that. My friends don't have black male misandry. My friends don't try to rub stuff in black men's faces. My friends have wonderful marriages. My friends are not single mothers with high expectations that want a 7-figure dude to take care of them and they 4 kids. See, my friends don't do that. Right? That's what we talking about. My friends don't do that. Don't nobody know nobody that's like that. Nobody. If you ask them straight up, are they feminists? They say no. See, so I have to believe that on some level, Miss April thought the same thing. She thought the same thing. She thought it's got to be a circle of women that don't do this. Or the ones that do just may need some small correction. Maybe if I get them to see the error here and there, they'll be able to correct themselves. So she went about her dating service. Only to come now to the conclusion. Oh, these is gutter snipes. They can't be helped. These women cannot be helped. This is a woman from among them. I'm going to repeat that. April Mason is a woman from among them. I told you she identified with them. These is her mothers and sisters and aunties and all of that, her cousins, and this is who these women are. In her mind, she's helping her mom. She's helping herself. She's helping her cousins. Every time she helps a black woman that comes and says that she needs, a man and things ain't going right and she can't find out and figure out, that's what she's doing. So in her mind, she's doing a good work. And I'm not here to say she's not. But it was problematic because it wasn't just about, see, what she came to understand was that the talking points, the things that these women was coming to her and saying what the problem was, that wasn't the problem. See, they was coming to her saying that the reason why they can't get in good relationships is because black men fill in the blank. Black men don't have money. They don't have enough money. Black men don't build. Black men cheat all the time. Reason why they can't find nobody is because there ain't nobody in their area. The reason why they can't find nobody is because they settling for these men that are below them. See, they came to her with these excuses and reasons why they couldn't get in these relationships, why they last 4 relationships failed, why all of this drama and chaos and confusion is surrounding them in their life, in their romantic life, in their private life, all of this type of stuff. And they came to Miss April, this is why we can't find, it's the men's fault that we can't get into good relationships, Miss April. So what is you going to do to help us, sister? You got to help your sisters. What is you going to do? How are you going to get these men in line for us? See, that's what they wanted her to do. How are you gonna get these men in line for us? Go over there, Miss April, and tell them that they need to get it together so that they can come be with us. You understand the problem? Tell the men, Miss April. Don't tell us, that is nothing for us to correct. Go and tell the men that we said we want them to make X amount of dollars on the year. We want them to be completely monogamously faithful even if we're not. We want them to take in kids that are not theirs and create ones of their own. We need them to build up a completely separate society so that we can see them as men. And we need them to, and the list go on and on and on. These men have to have perfect masculinity. I'm going to take you back to what she said. I'm going to take you back to it. She said unrealistic expectations. I just named them. The selfishness. Everything he do got to be for me, Miss April. Everything. And it proved it when she went little down, when she said, when she talked about doing anything kind for the man that they want to be with, they answer back with, what is he going to do for me? As if they are not benefiting in these relationships. Fake everything. You coming through with fake snuffleupagus lashes. You are coming through with fake hair, fake nails, a fake attitude, fake positivity, fake femininity. You are coming in with all manner of fakeness. That is what you are coming with. The only thing real about you is your level of aggression and masculinity. That's the only thing real about you. So you're coming in with all of this fake foolishness. Don't nobody get to see who you really are under your makeup. Thank you again, Eugene. Don't nobody get to see who you really are. There's nothing real about you, i.e., there's no truth in you. There is no truth. You have not come to the table. When we talk about what you bring to the table, you are not even bringing the real you. You are not even bringing the real you in any shape or form. The physical real you, and you are not bringing the spiritual real you either. Thank you, man. You are not bringing any truth to the table. Thank you, Datorian. But you don't want no man that's going to lie to you. You come in with a deception. You come in with a lie. You come in with, this is how I'm going to put on a facade about who I am. What else did she say? Because we going into it today. Think they should be chosen because they have a vagina and good looks. The entitlement. You're mean. Let's stop right there. Think you should be chosen because you have a vagina and good looks. Thank you, T3. Thank you, Johnny. See, that is all part and parcel of the lost value system. See, within the lost value system, a woman's value is what? Put it in the chat. I've been talking about it. Y'all should already know where we're going in this lost value system. Her value is what? Under the lost value system. Her value is her sex. Okay? Thank you, Alf Wiz. Her value is her sex underneath the lost value system. It can be paid for. Thank you, Pisces. It can be bought. It can be bartered. It can be sold. It can be traded. So because she has that, and that is what has been valued under the lost value system, she figure this is all that I need. I don't need no internal value. That's for ugly girls. See, did not talk about that? Internal value is for ugly girls. Internal value is for the average girl that can't pull a man like I can. It's that. So I got good looks, I got a vagina. That's all my value has been. If my value has been good enough under the lost value system to deal with this man and that man in this capacity and that capacity, why wouldn't it be good enough to deal with him in a marital situation? We're going to get to the problem with that. Entitlement. Talked about this yesterday. Everything that a man do and everything that he is underneath the lost value system is his material benefit. He is not valuable outside of his material benefit. So she's entitled to it. Whatever a man gets, whatever he acquires, whatever he does, I'm entitled to receive that from him because that is his function underneath the lost value system. That's his function. To gimme, 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 gimme. Thank you, Raquel. Right? So we learned that. Before I move on, I have 559 people. I got 299 likes. We gonna do something about that? Bam, 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 bam. You gotta get the likes up. Bam, bam. I gotta continue the show. You gotta get the likes up. See? You're mean. You got a whole attitude. Everything about you is what? I know he didn't do that. Everything. You think being nice, kind, pleasant, go ahead and refresh again. But while you're refreshing, y'all tell y'all gonna drop out of here. If that circle go 2 seconds, y'all gone. If that circle go in and time past 5 seconds, listen, let me hit y'all with a commercial break and we will be right back.
Look, I'm black guy. Hello, how may I help you?
Hey, Habibi, look, my hang low ain't working like it's supposed to. You got any of them sex pills?
May I randomly suggest one of these generic products?
Nah.
You should take the A game, little bro.
Bling bling for the ding ding.
Nah.
You shouldn't be taking that poison, little bro. Here, try one of mine.
Yes, right.
A game will make a girl give you her credit card number.
It is very true.
Plus, it's an all-natural solution for men. Not like these gas station pills gonna make your manhood shrivel up and fall off.
Oh my golly, he's right. A-game is an all-natural solution for men. And you take it and it give you energy and libido and your vitality will be out the roof.
I feel it kicking in already. I'm gonna go home and show my girl.
Okay, but don't forget to drink 16 to 32 ounces of water.
Hey, baby.
Ooh, look who brought their A game.
And that A is for apocalypse, cause I'm about to blow your back up. Ow!
Ooh, I love it when you bring your...
We back. Hopefully that gave y'all a good chuckle. That one, I love that commercial. It's like super funny. Okay, so we back. Let's get it in. Let's go back to what she said. The difference between do and be is masculine and feminine. Thank you, Hologram EMC. Thank you again, Philip. To be is a passive thing. That's feminine. To be is passive and therefore feminine. To do is aggressive and therefore masculine. So what she really saying is they don't know the difference between masculine and feminine, and they don't. They think being feminine is weak or a pick-me. They place the blame, don't take responsibility or accountability for choices that they have made in men. Thank you, Miss Danica. I cannot wait for this evening. Y'all, if y'all are not subscribed to Miss Danica Marie, please do so because your girl Crimson Cure will be on her show tonight, 6 p.m. Central. We're going to burn YouTube down like we did last time. Thank you, Shaq. But let's keep going. Don't understand. No accountability, no responsibility for men that they choose. I want him for whatever reason that they want him. And then when it don't turn out right, now they want somebody else, particularly him, to take the blame for the reason why these relationships are not working and have not worked. She doesn't understand she's the common denominator in this situation. Disagreeable, defensive, argumentative, nitpicking, and looking for perfection. We've heard about these things, right? But do you want me to tell you what the real problem is? See, as much as in depth as she just went, about why they're doing what they're doing and why she left that scene, she doesn't understand the real issue. Thank you, Bishop. She doesn't understand the real issue. Put the 1 in the chat if you want me to break down real simple why all that stuff is a problem. Put a 1 in the chat for me. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to know exactly what these women's problem is. I see a bunch of 1s. Let's go for it. The problem that April Mason has been having with these women, and the reason why she'll always have this problem, is because these women want 10 life value results while practicing the lost value system. Where is sheep's goat when I need it? They want 10 life value results while living the lost value system in practice. See, they want the kind of men that you get when you practice the 10 life values, but they want to live under the lost value system. This is why it'll never, ever, ever work. Ever. She worked with men as well. She saw the other side of the cap. Ain't no good men. What you mean? I have a clientele list full of good men, good eligible men who would treat a woman the way these gynocrats say they want a man to treat them. I see these men. I work with these men. And to set these men up with women that she thinks they're okay, they're gonna be okay because I'm working with her, only to come back to say, Miss April, this relationship didn't work out. Well, why didn't it work out? And you know, I was giving y'all exercises and this, that, and the third to do. Well, she didn't do none of it. She didn't do none of it. Every time it came time for her to do some work, she wasn't trying to do the work. Here I am as a man trying to do all this stuff, implement all of the things that need to be implemented. I'm trying to see the error of my ways. I'm trying to see how I can correct things and get on the right track and have a healthy relationship. And, you know, she just wasn't never dealing with it. She was never with it. She just wasn't never with it. See, this is the part that April didn't understand. See, April don't understand the lost value system. Not really. She saw the results of the lost value system. That's why she stopped. Because she kept running into what the lost value system produces. She kept running into that production line, that little assembly of women that keep being churned out, and they're the same. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Black women do not think in hive mind. That is a misunderstanding. It's not that black women are all thinking like a Borg. It's that they're coming out of the same factory, and that factory is the lost value system that produces what you see every day. That's what it is. It's just like when you have an assembly line of anything. Everything is going to be made the same way. That's the purpose of the assembly line. That's the purpose of making it automated and all of that good stuff. If you want little Barbie dolls, you put them on an assembly line, and so that all of them can be identical in make, shape, look, feel, size. That's how they do quality control. Because when one of those little Barbie dolls is not up to snuff, something went wrong in the assembly process. And we got to check that. The lost value system is the factory that is producing the foolishness. That is why so many black women think the same way. Okay? And let me just say this. I'm going to continue on, but let me say this. Women aren't the only ones being produced out of the lost value system. Because if we think for 1 minute that men are not living under the lost value system, you got another thing coming. Because see, this demon don't just pick on one, it pick on all. Where you think you get F-19s from? And it ain't just 2, 3 of them. It's a bunch of them. They on the assembly line on the other side of the warehouse. You understand that? The lost value system is no respecter of persons. That demon don't respect it. See, we gonna tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth here, so help us God. See, when we living under this lost value system, we got to understand where these crazy mindsets is coming from. And that's the part that Miss April Mason couldn't put her finger on. She couldn't put a finger on it. Why are all these women acting the same way? Why are they doing this? Lost value system. They all coming up with under that same value system. Give my likes up, please. I got 690 people. I got 503 likes. And see, the other part of the lost value system that she couldn't understand was, see, you can't get that lost value system out in a couple of sessions or a class or a femininity video. See, you can't erase. If you've been under the lost value system the majority of your life, you've been practicing it for the last 30 years, I can't get that out of you. See, she couldn't turn it around. She couldn't turn them around. She could not turn them women around. There was nothing she could say but for a few of them. And she talked about those few, that they are actually in the relationships that she helped them get into, that she coached them on how to be healthy in. See, this isn't just about the money that he make and the house and all of the material things. See, this was a spiritual problem. See, these women was coming to her with no truth because they under the lost value system, and therefore their spiritual value was non-existent. This is why you can't help. See, you can't help people that ain't gonna tell no truth. You can't help people that ain't gonna accept no truth. What she ran up against is what I talk about every single day on this platform. Because if the issues between black men and black women were just about material things, that is easily fixed in just about every single situation. But it is not about that. See, I came to this a long time ago. This was a spiritual thing. This is why the 10 life values starts with the spiritual and wealth is last. Because you got to start with the truth. Thank you, France. You got to start with the truth. You can't start with a lie and think you're supposed to come out to a truth. That's not how this works. And Miss April Mason came up against that brick wall. And I'll bet you something else. I'm going to wager something else. I bet you this is not the first time in all of this time that Miss April Mason has come to this. See, she saw the brick wall 10 years ago. She saw the brick wall 10 years ago. She didn't believe it. Because see, the lost value, listen, let me tell you something. The lost value system is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You refuse to think that people can be so incredibly, unfathomably lost. But it's real. It's as real as the nose on your face. It's as real as the sun in the sky. The lost value system ain't no joke. It's unbelievable. You sit down with it and you think, can these people be this lost? And why is it that I am unable to reach them with any form of logic? There's no mirror that reflects. All these chicks is vampires. Because they ain't got no reflection in their mirror. Okay? All of them, okay, is Count Dracula. Because ain't not a one of them got a reflection in no mirror, baby. Let me tell you that right now. They ain't got no reflection. I don't know how they get them wigs on. I don't know how they get them lace fronts on in the morning. Because you got no reflection. Don't no mirror work on you. Mirrors don't work. You understand that? I don't know how they melting lace fronts. Just close your eyes. I don't know. Magic. I don't know. But I know mirrors don't work. And that is what Miss April Mason ran into. There's no mirror I can hold up here. She didn't want to believe that it wasn't just a handful of women with this foolishness. It was the majority of them. She had to say it in that post. The majority. Do you know how hard? Do you know how much your heart hurt when you see your sisters and the vast majority of them think that way? And act that way, and are that way. Do you know how much that hurt me? To have to sit up here day after day and go through what I'm talking about over and over and over again just to understand, and ain't but a few of these women in here that like mirrors. Ain't but a few. And you can get a testimony of every one of the women in here that she knows or was raised by a gaggle of women that think just like this. Thank you, 39 Deanna, or is it Dina? I thought about that the other day. I might be saying your name wrong. Excuse me, baby, if I am. You can get a testimony from just about every woman in my chat room about that. It's her mama, or it's her sisters, or it's her co-workers, or it's her friends, or it's somebody. She knows somebody. Thank you, Jimbo. What she said in her post was not new. Men have been saying this for years. Here's what I want the young women to know about this, because we might go over a little bit over an hour. I hope that's all right with y'all, because I got some more stuff to go in about. So we might go a little bit over, just a little bit, not too much. It is not a coincidence. Like I said earlier, there is a factory, and that factory is called the lost value system, that's going to continue to crank out the same thing over and over and over. Men have been saying this, but they have been dismissed, because under the lost value system, he better not open his mouth, because don't nobody want to hear that if he ain't got passing you no money or passing you no D. Don't nobody want to hear what no man got to say if he ain't passing no money and he ain't throwing no D. But see, now women like myself, we are gathering in these small gatherings that's coming to say, wait a minute, maybe these men wasn't completely wrong. See, sisters like Danica Marie, thank you, Ruminant. See, she done got on her platform too and said, hey, these men ain't just wrong. Ain't nobody just gonna say that. It's y'all too. We not just gonna talk about everything that the men have done, and we ain't gonna talk about nothing you doing. We gonna talk about you too. But there are becoming more and more of us that are actually able and willing and have the fortitude and have the feminine power. Do you hear me today? We got the feminine power to come here and tell it to you. See, we're going to expose all of it. Not just a little bit. See, I'm not here to just give you a little corner and then we got to leave it alone. If we tearing the building down, we doing a whole demolition. I done set the C4. We doing this. We doing this. Now she probably understand why the manosphere exists. Why there was even a such thing as the Black Manosphere at all. Because even though there were so many men that live and abide by the lost value system, men have something that women lack a lot of, and that is the reasoning. Wait a minute, it don't make sense. So why is we doing this again? Somebody tell me why we doing this. See, the men are gonna wake up at some point and say, whoa. This don't make no dang on sense. Why are we doing this? Who set this up? Because we toiling, but I feel something ain't right in my spirit, because this stuff going against my nature. See, I'm toiling under the lost value system, but when I get with a woman, she want to run the house because she got more money. Now that go against my nature as a man. You understand that? Something clicks. How long are we going to deal with this stuff in the community? How many broken homes? I'm asking the women. How long you gonna keep Thank you, Danny. How long you gonna do that? How many broken homes do we gotta have? How many homes without fathers in them do we have to have? How many times our children have to be preyed on? How much generational poverty do we need to do? How many relationships got to break? How many hot girl, hot grandma, hot wall summers you gonna have to have before you realize this is not working? This does not work. How long you gotta do that? Because we are in our like 4th or 5th generation now with this foolishness. We done went on and on now. Your grandmama ain't but 52. And she wanna hit the club with you. And you 21. Thank you, Thunder. How long we gonna do this? When is it enough? When is you reach the bottom? When did you reach rock bottom? When you gonna reach it? That's what I wanna know. When we gonna reach rock bottom, black women? When is it enough about the finger pointing and black men are this and black men are that? What that's got to do with you being a woman of integrity? What that's got to do with you in the lost value system? What that got to do with you? Thank you, Theo. What do it have to do with you? Because I guarantee you what one man won't do, another one will. If you are a valuable woman. I guarantee you that. I'm going to say that again. If you are a valuable woman, what one man won't do, another one will. And I can testify that. Y'all don't hear me today. But as long as you existing in trash, you gonna be surrounded with trash. Garbage in, garbage out. When you gonna stop playing that game? You got fathers. When is we done? I'm sorry. When is we done? It wouldn't be no type of way to stop me from fighting for my kids. Why these fathers stop fighting for their kids without asking the question, why are you making him fight for kids that he trying to see and be a part of their life? Why are you making him fight? Thank you, Charles. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, Tan. Why are you making fighting? Why are you putting them in court? Well, how many dollars is your little post self gonna keep on putting into these institutions and these court systems with child support? When they garnish that man check, you are not even getting 50% of that. The state is getting that. How long we gonna feed a system that we claim we want to end, but we feed it the money that it need to keep going? To the detriment of our men, our children, our families, our communities, our neighborhoods, our sanity. When we tired? When we gonna be tired? Thank you, Freddie Ray. When are we gonna be tired? I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna wrap this on up. If anybody ever show Miss April Mason this video, I want to say something to you, sis. You took in a lot of demons, baby. Because I know that them women that came to you and told you all the sordid details, all the crazy details. You done heard it and seen it and they were like, whoa, you what? I know it's been a lot. I would suggest you go and find a way to meditate and get your spirit together and exercise them demons that folks try to put on you and all of that type of stuff. And when I say demons put on you, I mean just taking in people's energy and it be negative. You got to release that, sis. So if she ever hear this, Miss April, from one sister to another, beloved, because I counsel as well, and it's a lot. It can be a lot. So Whatever you need to do to detox spiritually, go to a spa, get a vacation, prayer, whatever, yoga, whatever the case may be. I definitely suggest that you do that. Whatever kind of spiritual cleanse that you need to do, Miss April, I definitely suggest that you go ahead and take that time to do that. And I wish you all of the best, beloved. I understand exactly why you did what you did. And like I said, I wish her the best. Definitely, definitely. And I wish my brothers the best too, because the best is A-game. 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 So what is A-game? A-game is A-game. A-game is the best male herbal solution. Thank you, Kurt Chris. For men that addresses his vitality, his strength, his energy, and his libido. So ladies, that blood circulation. Okay? So fellas, if you want to be part of the A-game family, and ladies, if you want your man to be part of the A-game family, all that you have to do is click this link right here that I have pinned to the top of the chat, agameherbal.com, and you get a 10% discount using your code Kendra10, and you can have this box of awesomeness delivered to you ASAP. You can ask the men in the chat. They will let you know. Okay? All right. So I am going to go ahead and wrap this up. You can catch me in about at 6 o'clock Central on Miss Danika's channel. And we going to finish burning down YouTube. I'm not done by a long shot, Crimsonites. Okay? Thank you, C. Latimer. So I'm going to wrap this up, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.